What's going on, man? It's your boy Torae, live from Brooklyn, New York. I'm in Philly right now, and you checking out emcee Interactive. One.
What's up? This is emcee with emcee Interactive, and right now I'm here with Torae, host of tonight's Beat Society at Milk Boy in Philly, PA. What's good with you?
I'm great, man. How you?
Good. Can't complain, can't complain. All right, now, what made you want to be the host of tonight's event, and what does the Beat Society mean to you?
Well, I've been a fan of Beat Society for a number of years. As an MC, you know, I would come and just sneak in and kind of cool out in the back and listen to dope beats. And then I started working with Soul Spasm, the brand, a number of years ago now, going back to like 2008. Really good friends with Jim and partners in certain businesses. And anytime there's a Beat Society, I'm involved somehow. So, you know, when the opportunity presented itself to host, along with Peter Rosenberg, I jumped at it.
All right, now, today I heard the sampler of your upcoming album with Skyzoo, Barrel Brothers. You ain't had to do all that, man. This shit is
No,
sick,
we
man.
definitely, we had that, the complete opposite. We had to do all of that.
All right, now, with that, how long in the making was that project? I know you and Sky, y'all put together some music for quite some time.
Right.
You know, how old is the oldest song? How long did it take to make the project itself?
The project is relatively new. I think we started it in like, oh shit, I don't know. It probably took us like 2 months to put it together in total. You know, once we got rolling, initially we were just having a difficult time getting beats together. And then once we started getting the beats in that we were looking for, we started rolling. And we would go to the studio maybe 3-4 times a week and just bang out joints.
All right. And two of the producers on here from the album are going to be here tonight.
A couple, actually. Ant-Man is here. Jaleel was here. Apollo Brown is here.
Okay.
So, you know, a couple of the producers on the album made their way into the Beat Society as well.
Which producer, what do you think each producer has to offer as far as their input to the album?
As far as the album?
Yeah.
I mean, everybody, although we kind of set this the landscape of the album to sound a certain way, everybody had their variation of, you know, we wanted hard beats, drums, you know, dirty. We wanted it to sound and feel like the New York that we were accustomed to growing up, listening to, inspired by, and not what the new New York is or what that sound is, or music in general. You know, like our thing with making an album was we two MCs from Brooklyn, New York. So no matter when you pop that CD in or wherever you are in the world, when you hear it, we want you to feel like you're in Brooklyn. We don't want you to have to look and say, you know, as soon as you hear a song, you should be like, oh, these guys in New York. You know, we felt like there was a void with that kind of music being made, and so that's what we wanted to do. And each producer that we work with, they understood that, and they came to the table with exactly what we're looking for.
All right. Now, you and Sky, one of the illest duos right now, hip-hop.
Thank you.
Who are your top 5 favorite duos?
Oh man, top 5 favorite duo. I hate all these top lists. Like I'm a fan of, you know, but
it's your personal favorite 5.
Yeah, you know, because I'm a fan of the music, so it's just like, you know, I don't want to have to limit my selections to a 5 or whatever. But I mean, just go off the top of the head, Nas and AZ, great tandem when they get together. I mean, the Locks as a whole, but definitely Styles and Jada, you know, they definitely have a great chemistry back to back. Ray and Ghost, obviously, you know, hands down. Mobb Deep, I mean, they're a group, you know, they're not too sold, they're a group, but they're definitely, you know, I mean, the list goes on and on. I'm a huge EPMD fan, you know what I'm saying? It's like two MCs getting busy. So, you know, I could sit here all day and run on tandems.
All right. And now, in addition to the album, you can also hear your Sirius.
Yeah.
Your tour guide.
Tour guide.
All right.
Each and every Sunday morning, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. on SiriusXM Hip-Hop Nation.
Do you have a favorite tour guide moment?
Favorite tour guide moment? I just like the experience. I like the fact that I'm able to step out of this box that people have me in. I'm able to just meet people, you know, from different walks of life, different types of artists. I mean, being an independent artist and kind of making the music that I make, a lot of times I am almost limited to the audience and to the people that I get a chance to work with. So, you know, just meeting a guy like Wiz Khalifa and him being super cool, or, you know, I just sat down with the kid K Camp. He was super cool, and, you know, just a bunch of different artists, Kid Ink, and you know, like I said, guys I wouldn't normally know or talk to or work with, and just we all here trying to make our mark, trying to make good music, trying to have a career, have longevity, and leave our mark in the world. So I think that that's something that we all kind of relate on. And I know a lot of the independent or the underground or the boom back or the backpack or whatever you want to call the audience, a lot of times they close-minded. And that's one thing that I don't like. Don't be closed-minded to the people. Even if you don't like the music, don't listen to the music. But, you categorize people or you put them in the box. You say you don't F with this, you don't mess with that or whatever. And that's, I think that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the most undergroundiest, backpackingest, never had a record dealingest guys ever suck. You know what I'm saying? Just because you don't have a record label behind you don't mean you good. Just because you on the independent underground circuit don't mean you good. And just because you want a major on the mainstream don't mean you bad. I think judge people by the music they make and judge them song for song. People don't like every song I make. I don't like every song I made. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
But you did make one of the best Christmas albums I ever heard. I will say that. Black Christmas.
That was fun. Black Christmas was fun.
That was a dope album. Honestly, I listen to Black Christmas outside of Christmas. It's one of those tape joints.
Blending the seasons?
Yeah, exactly. Like how you can listen to Donny Hathaway this Christmas and Easter. You know what I mean? It's just one of them tape joints.
I wanted to make something that, anybody who knows me knows I like to have fun, and I like to have fun in the music. Sometimes I think people get so caught up in the hardcore street, like the double barrel stuff that I've done or whatever, and they think that's all I do or all I want to do or all I can do. So I always got to shake it up and do something different. So like Black Christmas, I was like, I want to make a Christmas rap album, but on some ill shit, not on some corny, traditional. Right. I want this is what Christmas was like for me, So I like Black Christmas. I definitely only listen to it during Christmas though.
Okay. All right. Now Pharoah coming tonight. You're hosting. Any chance we can see a What's Love performance?
Oh man, I gotta talk to the homie and see, man. Maybe we actually did it at SOBs at his album release. That was just a special moment for me. Being in New York or being an MC and coming up being a big Pharoah Monch fan. When him and Guy and the whole WarMedia, they hit me. It was like, yo, you gonna come out tonight? And I was like, of course. And it was like, okay, well, we want to do What's Love. I was like, that was special. For me to call Pharoah and him come out on my set is one thing. For him to bring me out on his set, it's a whole different thing. So, big shout out to them for that. That was dope.
Definitely dope. Now, what's the release date for Barrel Brothers?
May 27th. We like 20. What's today's date? The 7th?
Yeah.
We like 20 days away. 20 days away from what people been waiting for years. I'm excited. I can't wait for everybody to hear it in full length, not just a sampler, not just one or two songs, but the whole entire
photo bomb.
I just got finished talking about how great of a human being you are. Just now. See? It just happens like that.
Speaking into existence.
But yeah, Barrel Brothers coming the 27th. I'm excited.
I'm sorry. I've been canceling the interview.
No, you making an interview. Yeah, there you go. Ad-libs, baby. Interview hype men.
Get your Tony Yayo on.
No, please, come be a part of this thing of ours.
Do I have a mission?
I just said it.
Okay.
Hi, Torae. How the hell are you today?
Boogie Blonde, look at the video.
Brown.
DJ Boogie Blonde, he did cuts on the intro and cuts on Football Friday on the album. He's an executioner. He's a hell of a human being. He's a pretty decent DJ too.
When I listen to Torae.
Only when you listen. Not like yesterday.
I get put the
time out.
My brother.
Live moments going on right here.
It's all real.
Yep. All right. Now, any predictions for tonight? Do you see a winner? Do you?
Well, it's not a competition per se. It's just a showcase of beats. With that said, I think everybody's going to bring something to the table. I think Jalil might have a bigger sound overall. Him and Chad, who've had success with radio records.
Yeah.
Apollo, he just finds the illest samples and loops and chops, and he gets busy with
Apollo's
that.
chops.
Yeah, Apollo's retarded. So I think it's going to be dope, man. Ant-Man he got something to prove because I think he's probably the lesser known of everybody.
Yeah.
And he delivered on the album like 120%. So I think overall it's going to be a good night.
All right. Now, random fact. Ant-Man produced the beat that goes in the beginning of the interview.
Look at that, Ant-Man. I see you getting the residuals, baby. I see you, baby.
All right. Emcee Interactive, Torae, Beat Society. Any final words?
If you missed it, you missed it. But don't miss the next one. Go to beatsociety.com. Go to Torae.com to find out all the information so you can be at the next Beat Society. So you don't have to watch Pharaoh blow it down on YouTube and be mad because you missed it and see all the good shit. All right? New York, we tomorrow. That's it, man. It's your boy Torae, May 27th, Barrel Brothers. Shout out to my brother Skyzoo.
All right. Peace.
I guess the oodles of O's will never grow unless you use your noodle. They quadruple like voodoo. The Vanguard, verbally victory won't visit you when your vibes violated and adverts are not visible. And vocally the volume's muted. Very devoted, but every conversation convoluted. Epilogue editor, my etiquette elicited. My effort exponentially expands when solicited. The emcee, you know you have to say it twice, but only if you nice, cause it's nothing like